Today we wanted to talk about growing your real estate investment portfolio and also talking about exit strategies.
It's amazing that you want to build your assets, you want to build your financial security, you want to build your wealth, you want to build your bottom line, how much you're worth. You're going to spend time finding your assets and growing your assets, but having strategical plans for diversification and exit strategies are also important. So we're going to talk about how people grow their investment strategies, and then we're going to talk about exit strategies as well. So let's talk about the first one.
Exactly. The first one that is very, very common is really buy and hold strategy. And this is common because, real estate basically has a steady increase and appreciation. Opposite of the stock or bonds, real estate showed the past 40, 50 years that has this a stable appreciation.
So you want to show appreciation and, of course, rental income. So investor with a single family home, they buy it with $200,000. They put in, and they're seeing 3% annually, which is pretty low. They're assuming after 10 years, they would have $270,000. So they don't see a point in selling right away. They would like to build that appreciation factor, which is a very common buy and hold strategy. You buy and you rent and you keep it good. What's the next one?
The next one that is also super important, one more level up, is really diversification of your portfolio across the market.
Right. So if you're in different areas, different subdivisions, different markets, it's going to safeguard you a little bit more in economic downturns. What happens if everybody in this community works at a specific plant and then the plant doesn't work there anymore? So if you're bought 20 homes in this one community and now all of your rentals are not worth it, they don't have any money anymore, that's not good. So you want to try to make sure you're in different areas and going for different types of homes, different types of people who are going to be renting. So you're not just holding in one spot, you're diversifying.
Exactly.
Hi, it's Alan Victoria. Welcome to our channel and podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Also, you can call text all the time, 252-327-3357. We love talking to you. Don't be shy. Also, grab our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below.
The next one that we wanted to talk about is really when you have already an investment portfolio in real estate, and that is the 1031 exchange, that it helps you, is a growth tactic for your business investment.
Right, so basically you're taking your money from one sale of a home and you're reinvesting it into a new property. So example, let's just say you sell the home that you initially bought for $200, you sell it for $300, you take that done, you sell that home and now you have $300,000 and you're buying a $200,000 home, or you're using that as down payments for two more $250 homes, and you have a down payment, or you can even buy 500, that's a big down payment. So you're buying more with the 1031 cash exchange.
Exactly. Therefore, you need to figure out also the 1031, because you need to close exactly either at the same day that you are purchasing the next one or a day before that you have the money. Otherwise, it's going to go to the reverse 1031 exchange and it costs you much more money to do that.
Now, the BRRRR method I get asked a lot about, right? So the two I get asked about, buy and hold is a very common one, and BRRRR. This is the buy, rehab, repeat, refinance, repeat. So these are my people always calling for the $20,000 homes, which really don't exist anymore in any decent area. So basically what they're looking for is rehabilitating a distressed home, renting it out, refinancing it to take the equity out because you did the manual labor, and then continue and buy something else and refinance, repeat. So you're looking for the distressed properties, and this is many
it's
people.
It's like a wholesale scenario.
This is many people right now.
But it's illegal also in some of the area.
Right, so you have to watch out for your legal areas. But basically, these are the people looking for the distressed properties. We're not against it. I'm just saying that many people who are looking for it look at it as their as a catch. So they want like the good deals, but the physical manual labor there you have to take into consideration as well. Are you capable of fixing roofs? Are you capable of fixing HVACs? And so many people will call us wanting to get into this, and they don't have any of the skills necessary in order to fix the home.
Exactly.
So this is kind of if you're in a situation where you can do that, that's amazing. But just make sure that you understand what you're doing in that situation.
Exactly. The thing that also we wanted to talk is about exit strategy. Well, when the time comes for you to liquidate basically your asset or shifting your focus to something else, you need to have exit strategy.
Right
no?
now, the number one there is, of course, we're just going to sell it. You're going to call us as real estate agents and say, "Hey, we want to sell this home. Amazing. We put it on the market. You get that home that you bought for $300 is now worth $500, and you just walk away with $200,000 in your pocket. You're happy. You've got it. You've got the money. You're ready to retire. You're not doing the 1031 except in this situation. You're keeping the cash."
Exactly. The next thing that we wanted to talk about is what do you
Now
want
we're
to
talking about other ways people do get rid of resell their homes, and one is going to be seller financing.
Seller financing.
So typically what I see that's most successful is you have a long-term renter in there. They've already really paid off the house, but they didn't pay off the house. They paid you a lot of money, but you really like them or whatever. So you might offer them seller financing in order to allow them to continue staying in this home because you're done. You're giving them seller financing in order to, maybe you're going to say they want to give a certain percent down, monthly payment. You're getting that money from them. That's going to be a 6% extra or whatever. You're going to have an interest rate. And then if they don't pay, then you still retain rights to the property. I will say on the other side, I mean, that's a very common one I see. Another one that I will see, however, is I do see a lot of, we get a lot of phone calls whenever we have a listing and says, "Hey, we want to do this is house seller financing." What they want to do is take a house, rent it out for higher than whatever the financing is for, not take care of it, then let that fall, let the new people come in, trash it, and then they walk away with cash in their pocket, and you've got a home that used to be worth $500 but now it's worth $400 because they trashed it.
Okay. Therefore, the next
so you have to be careful with that.
The next thing we wanted to talk about is rate or REIT, and what that is in a real estate investment.
Tell me.
The REIT?
Yeah, tell me.
Basically is providing a potentially capital gain tax for you. And then how we can get that capital gain tax?
It's basically you're going to providing liquidity while deferring your capital gain. So it's saying that you're going to take the money, maybe you're going to take a lot of money, maybe it's like $1 million, and then you're going to share it as rent, which means that you're diversifying because you're spreading it you're spreading it out.
Exactly.
And then also I wanted to point about installment sales. So sometimes people will, in higher tax brackets, want to sell an installment agreement to pay it over multiple years, lowering their tax bracket as well. So they're not, it is another possibility people use when they're looking to leave a property.
Exactly. Therefore, these are the different a strategy to help to grow your real estate investment business. And please call us, Alan Victoria, local real estate agent in Greenville and Winterville, and also watch these videos. And we love to help you.